Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over some of the gear we use, some of the risers we use, motherboards we use. Got a shipment just came in, got them all sorted out. Be going over that. If you think that's interesting, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell. Don't forget to go to Rumble, BitChute, Gab, Parler, Minds. Subscribe to all those social media accounts so you don't miss any of our videos. And if you're looking for someone to manage an ASIC or crypto or a GPU mining farm, go to cryptollc.org. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff just came in. Mostly it's risers. We have some 8-pin PSI E to 2 or dual 8-pin PSI connections right here, or VGAs you would say. These are used to distribute some power to two different cards at the same time. Why would we want to do that is because the PSU does not have enough ports on it sometimes to power all the cards, because a lot of the cards have 3 PSIe Express or 3 VGA connections on there, and we don't have enough plugs, so we use this to separate it. Now you might be asking, is that enough power? Yes, it is, because we power scale back the GPU, and since we do that, we do not require a straight VGA connection into every port on the GPU. Then we have these USB 3.0 shielded 3-foot connections here. These are 2 male connections. They're 3 feet and they're shielded. So you need them to be shielded to prevent any interference with the signal that's being sent from the GPU to the motherboard. So when your miner is mining, your GPU is mining, you don't want the signal of hashes to be sent that are inaccurate, and that will create stale shares and errors and things like that. So they have to be shielded. These ones we use for some areas on the rack that the GPU can't reach, because the ones that come with the risers, I'll show you here, it's these ones over here at the top. They're red and they come with the risers, but they're not long enough to reach the far end GPUs, the ones at the very end. And because of that, I have to get these ones. Then you have the actual risers. So we really like these risers here. See if I can focus on that. Give you a nice view here. We really like these risers. They actually have some LED signals here, or some lights signifying that it's on, that it's working. We like that. It looks like a very quality built PCB board on here. After reviewing this compared to other risers, we really like these ones. Like I said, the PCB board looks good, the capacitors look solid, the build quality is very nice. It's just overall a really nice riser. Let's see if I can focus on this. It's a really nice riser. So we got a whole bunch of, a whole huge box of it. You can imagine how many are in there. Probably like 100 in there, 200 in there. Then we have our motherboard. So we got our shipment here. Got 30 motherboards. These are not all of them. It's most of them. Oop, almost lost the phone. It's most of them. You take off the bag. Alright, this motherboard is the B250. This B250 has 19, I think, ports, but you're not going to use all 19, because if you want to run just 3080s or 3090s, you have to have a special setup here where you have to use the special mining cards from nvidia to run actually all 19, and we don't do that because they don't really have a resale value other than mining. So we use consumer grade GPUs, and it runs on 3 power supplies, and these 3 power supplies power certain sections of the motherboard. So A powers this section right here, B powers this section, and then C powers this section. And then you plug all these 3 connections here, sending 50 watts each from A. So we use these motherboards. We really like them. They work nice. We have all the CPUs for them and the RAM and everything. I actually can show you some of the things we use. Oh, you can't see anything. It's too dark. Okay, so here's a little box of our extra accessories here. We run the 7700 i7 processor on all these B250s. We also run this RAM. It says Rip Jaws from G-Skill. So this is 16 gig, and they're actually good value. We found a place to buy them, two for about $100, so like $50 each. Then we'll use a 480 gigabyte Kingston SSD. This is enough to run all of your cards. So that's what we use. We plug them all in there, put them on some plastic pipes. Actually, I'll show you one over here. This is a different motherboard here. This motherboard was having problems, so we're taking it apart. But we run them on these PCV pipes right here, plastic. It lifts it off the rack. That way it's not touching anywhere, it doesn't short anywhere. And then at the same time, it provides nice airflow from the bottom. No shorts, and you can see how much space there is. And it's nicely supported, so it's really good. We do that for the B250s. And here are our power cords. So we're taking apart our power supplies, EVGA 1600. Well, not taking it apart, but basically taking them out of the boxes, organizing all our cords, our wires, organizing everything, and then setting up our power supplies in their more permanent position. Show you over here. See motherboard here, then we have 3 power supplies, motherboard there, 3 power supplies, and so on. So, setting that up. So yeah, pretty much working on here. Setting everything up. In a couple months, maybe around 2 months, this place should be full. I'll show you guys around. That's why you gotta subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Be posting more videos, and in about a month or 2, this place will be full and it will be fully done. So we're gonna zip tie everything. We're going to perfect every single GPU and every single motherboard. You know, I'm not gonna say that they're not perfect. They pretty much are, but we're gonna make them even more perfect. That way they run without any problems, 24/7, never down, no downtime, no nothing, just non-stop, very efficient, good airflow, good positioning, no dust, no garbage, nice, good filters installed, everything just perfect. That way, if you invest with us, if you invest for a GPU mining farm, you would know that your GPUs are being run and taken care of, that your gear that you paid money for is being well taken care of, that we're not just throwing stuff on the rack and just running it whatever, nilly-willy, but we run everything perfectly here. You can see our setup. Alright, well that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys like it. Hit like, subscribe, hit the bell. If you're looking for someone to manage a GPU or ASIC mining farm, go to cryptollc.org and send us an email. Until next time, bye.